3-point lead. Here comes Fox. 5 seconds remaining. Fox to Wemby. Wemby tries a three, puts it up, off the mark. Anunoby the rebound. It's over. It's over. Knick fans, this is not a dream. Your long, long wait has ended. Go ahead and cry. After 53 years, the Knicks are finally NBA champions once again.
So I'm back. So let's get right into it. So the NBA Finals is over. So I decided to make 2 videos breaking it down. One about the Spurs and one about the Knicks. So as you see from the title, this is the one about the Spurs. I am smoking on the Spurs pack right now. I'm at the end actually. Smoking the tail. So getting right into it, y'all see the title, Should the Spurs be banned from basketball? Now, I'm somebody who have routinely said that certain teams should be banned from basketball. Well, sports period. When certain things happen, some things are so outrageous and so egregious that there really no coming back from it. You really shouldn't even be allowed to continue to play no more. You should have to throw in the white flag. That's just how I feel. To me, it ain't no comeback from certain things and certain stuff. For example, like when the Falcons blew a 28-3 lead. Trying to think of some other instances. Even like I said, certain teams. When Bam, who was that? The Wizards. He broke Kobe record and scored 83 against the Wizards. Like the Wizards should be banned from basketball. Like certain stuff is just unacceptable. Like when certain stuff happen, the team should be moved to a new location, and the whole history of that team need to be wiped clean after certain things happen. And that's what I feel should happen to the San Antonio Spurs after giving up in every game, giving up a double-digit lead, something I never in my life seen before. As a sports fan, as somebody who's been watching basketball games for 20 years, I have watched every final since probably 2000, 2001 maybe. And for some reason, because I'm trying to think, like this have never happened. And I think they already said this never have I seen in the series period a team being up by double digits, especially when we're talking about, because the double digits can mean 10 points, which really is nothing, especially in today's NBA. But we talking about they was up by 20 points, 29 points one game, 22 points. And you supposed to be the second best team in the league. Because let's not forget the Spurs won 60 games this year. You would think a team like that would know how to hold on to a lead. And it's just crazy. So let's get it out the way. We all know that the Spurs is young. Everybody is young. And they did prove that experience does matter. Youth does matter. And you really seen that. But that's why, but still, I'm putting most of the blame to me, even though y'all know how much I've been saying Wemby overrated and he's not that guy. And he proved that. But this goes on De'Aaron Fox and the coach. Like other people have said, that's who I blame the most, because De'Aaron Fox is the one veteran, like they said, I think. Because I know De'Aaron Fox is not that old. We ain't going to act like he 30-something. But De'Aaron Fox had to at least be, like 27, 28? Yeah, 28. So then he's right in his prime to where he's not a veteran, because we call veterans like players in their 30s, probably like 32 and older, but he's not no young, he's not a young buck. He's not like Wemby got the excuse to being 22 and Harper is a rookie and Stephon Castle like 24. Like he don't get that grace. He's old enough to not be choking under pressure and not making crucial mistakes, which he did. And like they said, he really blew the game, especially like we knew what he did the game before with the going for the layup instead of running off the clock. People want to excuse that. But we can't excuse this game. Down the stretch, he missed every clutch shot that he took, he missed. He took like when it was under 2 minutes and the game was on the line, he took I counted three. He took three shots and all three break. One was a three, a good looking three, and the other two was like mid range jumpers, break them. Like he just didn't come up clutch for real. So have to put that on him. Then the coach, like I said, man, I know Greg Popovich was in the back about to have a heart attack down there because he like, man, if I ain't start getting sick, if I was able to coach this team, we would have won. Like I truly do believe if Greg Popovich was the coach instead of the Spurs coach that they have now, his name don't even deserve to be mentioned. They would have won this game. He blew it from continue to play De'Aaron Fox down the stretch, going with that I'm gonna ride with who got me here. And it ended up costing him. This previous game, he started playing Harper more because he realized from the previous game, what was that? We this was game 5, right? Yeah, game 5. So you realize in game 4, De'Aaron Fox cost them and he left Harper on the bench. This game he did play Harper more, but he still had De'Aaron Fox on the court with him. De'Aaron Fox needed to be took off the game completely, or he didn't need to be the ball handler, the point guard. Should have let Harper do that. Now Harper did miss a clutch free throw. Have to call him out on that. It does happen, but for the most part, he had a great game. He was really carrying them and their best player for real. So, can't fully put the blame on him. I put it on the coach because De'Aaron Fox should have been took off the game. I give De'Aaron Fox credit because listen to him talk. He's somebody, because I think they even asked him when he was having a bad game. This was against the Thunder. He had brought up like, you just got to keep shooting. You got to keep playing. You can't let it get you down. And you could tell he got like kind of the Westbrook mentality to where he's not gonna coward or give up like Chet Holmgren or some other players do just totally disappear. But then he go all the way, to the far left with it to where he don't realize that he off and he needs to start passing the ball. So that's who deserved the most credit. Like a lot of people said, man, I know people like need to stop overreacting and you overreacting, but truthfully, I mean, it's over with now. I don't know what you do next season, but like I said, I would have benched Fox, and then that's the only way I would have been able to keep him next season. I would have benched him. Like, you did get injured. Next season, we'll reevaluate you. But with him going down with the ship and proving that he just don't got it, I wouldn't be able to keep him. I know a lot of teams don't want to get rid of a player just because they had a bad series, but when the series is the finals, that matters a lot for real. And then, like they said, it's Harper time because you ain't no way Harper should be on the bench, or they need to switch it. De'Aaron Fox, who about to be 29, almost 30, he should be the sixth man, and he kind of fit the sixth man more. Harper need to start. De'Aaron Fox need to come off the bench next season for sure. And then getting into Wemby, I get it. Wemby is 22. He is young. I do like that he do play with heart. He ain't completely disappeared, but this all goes to show, like, I'm mad at the Wemby fans more than I am Wemby. It's kind of like the LeBron effect, is that people trying to crown him, call him the best player in the NBA when he ain't accomplished or do nothing, disrespecting Shea and Joker and even Giannis, who then, won MVPs and won final MVP. Is disrespectful to put them over him. Then I hate when people project saying that, oh, in the future he's gonna be the best. Like let the games play out. You don't know that for sure. We just seen that with Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes, look at what he's doing. He's gonna be better than Tom Brady. Now everybody quiet after the Eagles then blew him out, and then he didn't even make the playoffs and got injured this year. Now he's not looking like he's going to surpass the Tom Brady trajectory, do we? That's why you got to let stuff play out. Same with Wemby. Now after losing his finals, now does it look like he's going to be better than Michael Jordan? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, people need to stop being prisoners of the moments. That's the number one thing that I take from this finals, and not I care most about Wemby. Just because y'all likes the way somebody look and all of that, stop disrespecting players who put in the work. Like I said, saying that Wemby is better than Joker or Shea after these dudes that won MVPs and won rings, then put the work in is disrespectful. Like all of that flash, like that's what people get caught up. That's why people love Iverson, Tracy McGrady, despite them not winning nothing, even though Iverson do got an MVP. And this ain't no shot at Iverson because you was an amazing player for your height, just like Jalen Brunson. But like people get too caught up in the flashiness and not the substance of it. Like they said with Tim Duncan, perfect example. People don't always overlook Tim Duncan and didn't want to ever call him the best player in the NBA, but the results is there. I would rather have the results than the flash, because who would you rather be? Um, Tracy McGrady or Allen Iverson or Tim Duncan? Like you get what's like, come on now. So that's all I gotta say really about Wemby is really the fans. Y'all need to chill. Like Crown and people did the same thing for Luca. Now Brunson is better than surpassed Luca. And I'm gonna get into that in my next video about the Knicks. Like y'all need to stop. Just because somebody looks good, wait. Like I hate that. Like let people career play out. Let them do something before y'all just ready to crown them. Like everybody want to be like prisoners of the moment. I hate that. So in conclusion, the Spurs shouldn't have beat the Thunder. Like I said, they wasn't better than the Thunder. The Thunder would have been a better series, might have even won this series. The Thunder only lost because Jalen Williams stayed injured. They need to package, like I said, if they can package him and Holgram for Giannis, I do that in a heartbeat because they still young and two great players. I think that the Bucks would do that for Giannis because you get two young players. They still maybe Jalen Williams come back from his injury, maybe not. Because like I said, it's crazy that he was injured the beginning of the year and at the end of the year. And then he was injured, I even think last year for part of the year, but he came back like when it mattered. So he's starting to look injury prone. And then you can't count on Chet to guard Giannis because he's scared, after what happened. So if I'm Shea or if I'm Joker need to get rid of Murray. He too inconsistent. Like, Shea and Joker need better teams for real. But like I said, the Spurs wasn't ready. Like this was bad on so many levels. The coach deserved to be fired. I'm sorry. This is a fireable offense. And I'm somebody who hate when teams switch coaches a lot and quit. I'm somebody who actually against that. But I don't know what he was thinking leaving De'Aaron Fox in. I really don't. Like De'Aaron Fox literally breaking down the stretch, breaking. He not a good 3-point shooter, and I like De'Aaron Fox, but he good. He better at going to the rim. Like I said, he better as a 6 man. They need to make him a 6 man. De'Aaron Fox to be a perfect 6 man. He don't need to be your starting point guard, especially when you got Harper who developing coming off the bench. And going forward for the Spurs, they still got a good young team. Of course, they're not gonna go away. They're gonna be contenders next year. Harper, Wemby, Ian Castle's supposed to get better. I don't know what happened to Castle last game. He only had 2 points going in, I think, into the fourth quarter. When he'd been, one of their better players, he kind of totally disappeared. It's just crazy for the Spurs, but they young, they gonna develop, so they expected to be there, but like I said, I still think the Thunder going into next year, I still would have the Thunder as the favorites if they healthy because they was the best team this year. They just wasn't healthy. But the Spurs, like I said, gonna be right there. But some moves need to be made, for as far as like the Nuggets, the Lakers. That's all I gotta say. The Lakers ain't going nowhere. Luka, you know, the Lakers got to take a L. As a Lakers fan, rest in peace, Kobe. Lakers ain't, Lakers about to be on the Knicks type of drought, might be 20, 30 years, unless a miracle happens for them to win the championship. But it is what it is. Oh, yeah, the Spurs, thank God for the off season because y'all should hate yourselves right now. And I'm out.